It's 3 a.m. You're wide awake. Again. Your mind is suddenly racing, but your body is exhausted. What if I told you this isn't random insomnia? It's a direct distress signal from your body, and it's pointing to one of three specific culprits: your blood sugar, your stress hormones, or your liver. Stay with me because today we are going to decode that 3 a.m. message and show you how to finally sleep through the night.
Dr. Sharma, that is creepily specific, and it's 100% me. It's not just I can't sleep, I fall asleep just fine. But 3 a.m. hits and I'm alert. And then I can't get back to sleep, my mind just runs, and I'm a complete zombie the entire next day. I thought I was just a bad sleeper.
That's what most people conclude, Ben. They blame themselves. They think it's a personal failure, a lack of willpower to just sleep. But the 2 to 4 a.m. window is what I call the symptom hour. Your body is highly intelligent. Waking up at this specific time is not a problem. It's a symptom. It's a flashing check engine light, and your body is desperately trying to tell you that one of its core systems is under duress.
So instead of just taking a sleeping pill to shut off the light, we should figure out what the light is warning us about. You said 3 culprits: blood sugar, stress, and liver. That's a fascinating list.
Exactly, and they are often interconnected. But by understanding which one is your primary trigger, you can stop fighting your body and start helping it. This isn't just about sleeping better. It's about fixing the root cause of a deeper imbalance that affects your energy, mood, and long-term health.
Okay, I'm ready to play detective. Where do we start? What's the most common culprit?
Let's start with the one that's directly tied to what you ate just a few hours earlier: your blood sugar.
Blood sugar? But I'm asleep. I haven't eaten in hours. How can it be crashing?
It's crashing because you haven't eaten in hours, and it's all about what you ate for dinner or dessert. This is called reactive hypoglycemia. Let's say you had a carb-heavy dinner, pasta, pizza, or even just a healthy meal with a lot of rice, and then maybe a bowl of ice cream or a cookie at 9 p.m.
Are you watching me? Okay, go on.
That meal spikes your blood glucose. Your body, doing its job, releases a large surge of insulin to push that sugar out of your blood. But because the meal was so carb-heavy, the insulin surge is too aggressive. It overcorrects. By 3 a.m., it has cleared too much sugar from your blood, and your blood sugar levels crash below the normal baseline.
And my body just lets that happen?
No, your brain senses this as a life-threatening emergency, a no-fuel situation. So it hits the panic button. It bypasses your sleep systems and floods your body with survival hormones, primarily cortisol and adrenaline, to tell your liver to dump emergency sugar back into the bloodstream.
Adrenaline? That's the fight or flight hormone.
Exactly. And what's the one thing you can't do when you're flooded with adrenaline? Sleep. You're suddenly wide awake, heart pounding, mind racing, feeling tired but wired. Your body saved you from a sugar crash, but it had to sacrifice your sleep to do it.
That makes so much sense. So what's the fix for that?
The fix is to stabilize your blood sugar before you even go to bed. Stop naked carbs at night. Never eat a high sugar or high carb snack alone before bed. The PFF dinner. Ensure your last meal of the day is built on what I call PFF: protein, healthy fat, and fiber. These digest slowly and provide a stable, trickle charge of energy all night long, preventing that 3 a.m. crash. The 3-hour rule. Try to finish eating all food at least 3 hours before you plan to sleep. This gives your body time to get off that initial blood sugar roller coaster before you're in deep sleep.
Okay, so that's the blood sugar link. But what if my dinner is perfect and I still wake up with my mind racing about work, money, or that stupid thing I said 10 years ago?
Then you are likely dealing with culprit number 2, a dysregulated cortisol rhythm. Cortisol is your primary stress hormone, but it's not bad. It's supposed to follow a beautiful, predictable wave. It should be highest in the morning, around 8 a.m., to wake you up and give you energy. And it should be lowest at night, around 3 a.m., to allow for deep, restorative sleep.
I'm guessing that's not what's happening for most of us.
Not at all. Under chronic stress, work deadlines, family pressure, financial worries, even over-exercising or scrolling social media, your body is in a constant, low-grade fight-or-flight state. Your cortisol rhythm gets broken. It's too low in the morning, you need coffee just to feel human, and then it spikes in the middle of the night, acting like a shot of espresso at 3 a.m.
So my body's alarm clock is just broken. It's going off at the wrong time.
Precisely. Your brain's stress center, the HPA axis, has become hypervigilant. It doesn't trust that you're safe, so it checks in on you at 3 a.m., flooding you with cortisol just in case. This is why you wake up with a feeling of dread or a racing mind. Your body is physically in a state of stress, even if your life is objectively fine in that moment.
How do you fix a broken alarm clock?
You have to retrain your rhythm. This is critical. Anchor your morning the moment you wake up. Get 10 to 15 minutes of direct morning sunlight in your eyes. No sunglasses. This is a non-negotiable signal that hits your brain and says, it's morning. Release cortisol now. This helps suppress cortisol at night. Move in the morning. A 20-minute walk or a light workout in the morning further solidifies that daytime signal. Create an evening wind down. You must actively lower cortisol before bed. For 60 minutes before sleep, no news, no stressful emails, no screens. Read a book, take a warm bath with Epsom salts. Magnesium is fantastic for this. Listen to calm music or do gentle stretching. You have to show your body the threat is gone.
Okay, blood sugar and stress make perfect sense. But you mentioned the liver. That's the one that hooked me. How can my liver wake me up at 3 a.m.?
This is where we bridge modern science with the wisdom of traditional Chinese medicine. In TCM, there's an organ clock. It's a 24-hour cycle where different organs are at their peak energy and function. Guess what the peak time for the liver is?
1 to 3 a.m.?
Exactly. 1 to 3 a.m. is the hour of the liver. This is when your liver is performing its most intense detoxification and cleansing processes.
That sounds a bit woo-woo, Dr. Sharma. Is there any modern science to that?
There is. We absolutely know that your liver's metabolic and detoxification processes are not linear. They follow a strict circadian rhythm, and they are most active while you're in deep sleep. So here's the connection. If your liver is overwhelmed, this intense 3 a.m. cleaning shift becomes metabolically stressful.
Overwhelmed by what?
By everything you threw at it 12 hours prior. Alcohol, processed foods, environmental toxins, medications, high-fat foods eaten late at night. Your liver has to process all of this. And if the toxic load is too high, this 3 a.m. detoxification process requires so much energy that it creates metabolic heat and stress. Your body can interpret this intense internal work as a reason to be alert. It disrupts your qi or your body's energy flow and literally stirs you awake.
Wow. So if I had a few glasses of wine and a rich dinner, my liver is basically running a loud construction site in my body at 3 a.m. and that's what's waking me up.
That is the perfect analogy. Your liver is working overtime and it's making too much noise for you to sleep through. The message is, I'm overloaded, please lighten my burden.
This is fascinating. What's the fix for an overworked liver?
It's simple but not easy. Lighten the load. This is the most important. Stop all alcohol for at least 3 to 4 hours before bed, or entirely for a few weeks to see if sleep improves. Avoid heavy, greasy, or processed meals late at night. Support detox during the day. Don't wait until 3 a.m. Give your liver help during the day. Eat cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and leafy greens, and sulfur-rich foods like garlic and onions. Hydrate well in the a.m. Start your day with a large glass of water, perhaps with lemon, to help your body's other detox system, your kidneys, flush out what your liver processed all night.
This has been a complete revelation. Blood sugar crashes, stress spikes, or an overworked liver. It feels like I can finally be a detective for my own body instead of just feeling like a victim of my insomnia.
That is the entire goal, Ben, to move from victim to detective. So for everyone listening, here is your 3 a.m. reset protocol, your action plan. Don't try to fix everything at once, just start here. Eat a PFF dinner. Make sure your last meal is balanced with protein, fat, and fiber. Enforce the 3-hour rule. Stop eating and especially stop drinking alcohol 3 hours before bed. Get 10 minutes of morning sunlight. The moment you wake up, go outside. This is your non-negotiable appointment to reset your cortisol clock. Practice a 5-minute wind down. Before bed, 5 minutes of simple box breathing or reading a book. No screens.
That's it. That's the plan. It's so actionable.
Do just those 4 things for 1 week, and I promise you will see a profound change in your 3 a.m. wake-ups. Your body wants to heal. You just have to give it the right signals.
Dr. Sharma, thank you. This is going to help so many people.
My pleasure. Now, for our Wellness Waves community, I have a question. Which of the 3 culprits do you think is your 3 a.m. trigger? Is it the blood sugar, the stress, or the liver? Share your experience in the comments below.
And if this episode unlocked the mystery of your 3 a.m. wake-ups, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with anyone you know who is tired of being tired but wired in the middle of the night. Thank you for joining us. Sleep well.